Okay, so this piece comes from Out Now, Queer We Go Again. It's edited by Sandra Mitchell. It is a collection of stories featuring queer teens today from the editor of All Out. For every queer kid out there, in, out, questioning, rocking it, hiding it, getting used to it, holding the line for your generation and the next, you are beautiful, you are valid, you are loved. So this is Kick, Push, Coast by Candace Montgomery. Every day, same time, same place, she appears and doesn't say a word. Well, she doesn't just appear, she takes a bus. She takes a bus because you see her get off the bus right in front of 56th Street, just in front of the park where you skate. You know she takes a bus and gets off right in front of the park at 56th Street because you are always at the park, waiting to catch a glance of her. Her appearance is a constant. Unlike your sexuality, all bendy like the way your bones got after yesterday's failed backside carve. Bisexual, pansexual, demisexual, pan-romantic, be all bleeding into one another. That drum of an organ inside your chest tells you to just be patient. But now, here you are, and there she is, and you can't help yourself. She's beautiful, and so far out of your league. You're not even sure what she does here every day, but you probably shouldn't continue to watch her while trying to nail a caballero for the first time. Losing focus, there's the kind of thing that lends itself to an unforgiving injuries. Like the time you broke your leg in 6 places on the half pipe, or the time you bit clean through your bottom lip trying to shake down a 360 pop shove it. You're still tasting blood to this very day, so's your skateboard. The one got split clean in half. She looks up at you from underneath light brown lashes that seem too long to be real. She reminds you of a heel flip. You don't know her well, but you imagine that at first she's a pretty complicated girl before you get good enough to really know her. You assume this just given the way her hair hangs down her back in a thick, beachy plait, the way yours never could. Not since you chopped it all off. That's not a look for a lady, your mom says repeatedly. But you've never been very femme, and a few extra inches of hair plus that pink dress mom bought you won't change that. You hate that dress. That dress makes you look like fondant. Someone nails a laser flip right near where you're standing and almost wipes out. Stop staring. You could just go introduce yourself to her. But what would you say? Hi, I'm Dustin. I really want to kiss you, but I'm so confused about who I am and how am I supposed to introduce myself to you if I can't even get my label right? Oh, and also you make me forget my own name. And in the perfect world, she would make eyes at you. She'd make those eyes at you and melt your world in the way only girls ever can. Hi, Dustin. I'm in love with you. Eyelashes, all batting eyelashes. No, the conversation probably wouldn't go that way. Be nice if it did, though. Be nice if anything at all could go your way when it comes to romance. You push into a 360 ollie while riding Fakey and Biff. It's so bad you wish you possessed whatever brain cells are the ones that tell you when to quit. If that conversation did go your way on a realistic scale, she'd watch you right back. You would nail that caballero. Take a break, breathe. Try something else for a sec. Burial heel flip, wipe out. Inward heel flip, gnarly spill. Backside 180 heel flip, game, set, match. You're finished. That third fail happens right in front of her and you play it off cool. Get up. Don't even give a second thought to your battle wounds. You're at the skate park on 56th Street because there's more to get into, which means you're not the only idiot limping with a little drug called determination giving you momentum. Falling is the point. Failing is the point. Getting better and changing your game as a skater is the point. Change. But what if things were on your side? What if you'd stuck with that first label? What if bisexual felt like a good fit and never changed? Well, then you'd probably be landing all those 180s. If bisexual just fit, you'd probably have been able to hold on to your spot in that walk-in closet. But it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit, which kind of sucks because at Thanksgiving dinner 2 years ago, your cousin, Demita, just had to open her big mouth and tell the family you mess with girls. Just had to tell the family a forkful of homemade mac and cheese headed into said mouth that you are half a gay. That went over well. Grams wouldn't let you sit on her plastic-lined couches for the rest of the night. Your great-uncle Damien told her gay is contagious. She took it to heart. No offense, baby. Can't have all that on my good couches. You glance up across the park, memories knocking things through your head like a good stiff wind, and you find her taking a seat. Oh, she never does this. She never gets comfortable. She's changing things up. You're not the only one. Maybe she plans to stay a while. You love that she's changing things up. You think it feels like a sign. It's like she's riding goofy foot today, riding with her right foot as dominant. The first time you changed things up that way, you ended up behind the bleachers, teeth checking with a trans boy named Aaron. It felt so right that you needed to give it a name. Google called it pansexual. That one stuck. You didn't bother to explain that one to the family, though. They were just starting to learn bisexual didn't mean you were gay for only half the year. You pop your board and give the caballero another go. It does not want you. You don't stick this one either. If pansexual had stuck, you'd introduce yourself to the beautiful girl with a smaller apology on your tongue. Hi, I'm Dustin. I'm only changed my label the one time, just slightly. But I'm still me, and I'd really love to take you out. And the beautiful girl would glance at your scraped elbows and the bruised up skin showing through the knee holes in your ripped black skinny jeans. She'd see you and say, "Hi, small slight changes, you are my favorite." And then she'd lace her bubblegum nail polished hand with yours. But you changed your label after that too. It was fine for a while. Your best friend Hollis talked you through the symptoms of demisexuality. No wonder holding the beautiful girl's hand seems so much more heart palpitating than anything else. A handhold, so simple, just like an ollie. You take a fast running start, throwing your board down, and end up in a vert skate. All empty bowl-shaped pools that are so smooth, your wheels only make a small whisper against them. A whisper is what you got that first time you realized sex was not for you. Not with just anyone. That was probably your biggest revelation. It was like you'd been feeding your body Big Macs 3 times a day, and suddenly a vegetable. Tic-tacking is when you use your entire body to turn the board from one side to the other. It's a game of lower body strength, but also a game of knowing your weight and knowing your board. You are not a tic-tac kind of girl. You're not a girl at all. You're just you. That one sticking forever. You know it all the way through to your gut. You make one more attempt, which probably isn't super wise because you're so close to the spot where she's sitting that not only will she see you bite the dust, but you'll hear that nasty grunt you make when you meet the ground. You coast by. The friction vibrates up through your bearings, and you know you're going too fast because you start to feel a little bit of speed wobble, that lovely, untimely oscillatory behavior that means, bro, you're about to lose control. You hate that word, control. You hate that word because it is so very rare that you have any over your life, your sexuality, your gender, your pronouns, your heartbeat when you're around your beautiful girl. But then you do. You gain control, and you nail that caballero. And the 3 guys who have been watching you make an ass out of yourself all afternoon pop their boards up, hold them over their heads, and let out wolf shouts. And you're smiling so hard. You get like that when you nail a particularly difficult one. You're smiling so hard you don't notice the someone standing beside you. Beautiful girl, you don't even want to control your smile here. You did it, she says.